If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
One of the things I noticed in the videos was how the kids were standing with their hands either behind their back or folded in front of them, and they all seemed so well behaved, which is a little different. And I was wondering, language barrier aside, was there anything about teaching kids from a different culture that struck you guys while you were there?
I can answer that because we just had an experience in Nicaragua. I went down with Dennis Martinez, and comparing the two environments. In China, they were behind their back, very obedient, they're very polite, and really rigid in their lines. Well behaved. There was no craziness in trying to organize them at all. It was just really easy and quick. Even with the language sort of issues, they were willing to do whatever you wanted to do. And comparing that to Nicaragua, they were so excited about baseball. They knew about baseball. They wanted to be picked first, that they would just run at you in a way that made it hard to organize them into groups to do it. So one level you had such energy and chaos, and the other one in China, they were the most polite people that I've ever been around, and it made it so much easier to kind of navigate through any of the things we were trying to accomplish.
I think their life is just so structured. Everything they do is structured and disciplined. It almost was like military. It's like line, 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 line. And you had to get them almost to interact.
We had to loosen them up.
Yeah.
A lot of times. You saw I threw the ball at some of the kids after they hit me, which is kind of funny. They don't know how to react to you, and then you'll see a little smile on their face, and then before long, they're all throwing balls at you while you're trying to throw it. But it took a while to loosen them up. And once they started to loosen up, I mean, they became like every other kid. It's just laughing, having a good time, and trying to find fun within the activity that we're doing. So it was pretty cool. We did have to loosen them up just a little bit.
When you guys did the first camp, it's in the film where they're just lined up, and to your question, there's no way these kids are ever going to play baseball, and that was the one part that always stuck in my mind. Because I hadn't experienced quickball at that point. I was like, this is just not going to happen. They literally played these like military tunes, and they had these speakers at these schools, and gongs went off, and the kids would snap into line. And I didn't think there was any way they were going to do it. I remember talking to other people, and they said, either that with there, even with MLB Rick and everything, they're like, these kids don't get that opportunity to really cut loose like that. So it was a pretty transformative experience. Why can you guys pull that off? Because it was, I was skeptical that they'd get that loose.
Question back there.
Yeah, are you planning on going back again to do this another time, or would you put another team together to go back and do the same thing, or was this a one-time only?
Well, Brother Billy and I, we divide and conquer every once in a while. As he would say, I go over there with a full film crew, and he goes over there and nobody knows about it. But Billy went back over. We did a follow-up with Ripken Baseball back over there and went into, what was the Wuxi. Wuxi at the complex and the baseball. Billy spent some time over there with our Ripken Baseball group. And we're having plans on having them come back over here. But certainly it'd be a fun trip to go back. It's a long trip, and we were busy. We put a lot of different meetings with the chambers of commerce and the American business people that were there in the mornings, and then we had a full schedule of events that kept us going from one to another. So it is a little bit grueling, but certainly we look forward to the opportunity of going back.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.